Hi everybody, this is just a short update video on the Nano version of the BREmote V2. As you can see right here, I mostly finished the design of the remote or the design of the housing. You can see we have the LEDs right here, which can indicate multiple things. We have the charging and programming connector. In the bottom we have the same on-off switch as the version 2. We have a small toggle button right here that we can push in both directions. And of course up here we have the main trigger or throttle input. The way this remote is intended to be used is like this. So you grab it with your hand and then you use both your thumb and your index finger to engage with the trigger. And like that you have very fine control and also very ergonomic control of the trigger of your remote. Now I'll quickly show you how the UI works and what's currently implemented in software. So let me quickly power off the remote. You can see for now this on-off switch is not finalized. But yeah, this tape will of course go away and we will have an actual switch down here. So what we can see is once we turn on the remote, right here, it's going through its boot up sequence, boot up animation. Now this quick flashing was the state of the internal battery, which is fully charged. That's why all of the LEDs flashed. If, for example, only the bottom 3 LEDs would flash rapidly, it means basically halfway empty or halfway charged. Now that the remote is on, we see an indicator here, and that's the battery of the foil that you have connected. For now, I've connected a receiver with a small power supply that I can regulate. And you can see right here, if I regulate down the voltage also drops. So now it's almost empty. Now it's less than 10%, so the last LED flashes. And of course also if I regulate this up to full voltage, then also the remote shows the battery fully charged. The remote also, similar to the V1 and the V2, has gears that you can select. So you can see down here, this lever, this input you can use to switch gears. So for example, if I want to switch up gears, now I'm in second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and the highest gear, which is 5. And then of course also with the other button I can switch down again, so to gear 3, 2, and so on. Now when we want to use the remote, of course it's connected to the receiver. And you can also see if I quickly unplug the receiver to simulate connection break, then this will be shown by alternate flashing of all LEDs. That means you don't have connection. Then if I connect the receiver again, we quickly saw 2 LEDs in the middle. That means no data received. And then once we receive the data, it will show the battery state again. Okay, so now I've connected to the receiver and you can see the PWM output values on the screen here. So you can see, I'll try to get the focus back on the screen. Okay, like that. So you can see if I give it throttle, obviously both motors change. So that's for a dual motor setup right now. And what you can even see, even though this is just a little toggle button down here, we could even use this to steer. So you can see like this, we're steering one motor and the other motor. Now obviously this remote is not really intended for tow boogie and steering use. You could use it, of course. It's mainly intended, of course, for e-foil and assist because it's nice and small and very simplistic. As a last thing, I also want to show you the charging indication. So if we have a charger connected, we can see those lights going basically in this wave pattern. And over here we can see the state of charge. So now it's already almost full. If the LEDs would only go up to here, it would only be half full and charging and so on. The remote also, like the big one, has a vibration motor. So in case we get any errors like low voltage battery or water in the board, it will also vibrate and also show us the error here with the LEDs. And basically that's all I have to show right now. So I'll keep you updated. I still need to measure the antenna in this one and make it tune it a bit to get some long range. And then with this, also the version 2 Nano will be finished and I will release the file soon. All right, have a good time. Bye.